Hello, and welcome to a Thursday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword, Best Day of the Week. Today we're going to do the Thursday, December 5th, 2024 crosswords. Go for that 78-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Thursday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Mini is always free to play. Alright, let's do it. Abs, arcs, beat, Iran, this is new, this is a stew, stare, a carrot, hair, and reaps. So beet, carrot, and pear. I didn't realize that these were winter produce, to be honest, but the theme here is homophones for produce. Anyway, now for the main event, that's the Thursday Daily Grid, which is by Garrett Chalfin today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Thursday is the best day of the week. It's the hard-themed puzzle, and I see shaded squares in this one. So let's see what Garrett Chalfin has in store for us. Let's get into it. They're checked before a show. Raincoats in England. Chain restaurant whose name sounds like something a rabbit might say, question mark. IHOP. Important post at the Post. Head editor or something? Editor-in-chief. Largest city on the Tasman Sea. Sydney, probably. Mate's call is probably Ahoy. Past issue to settle. But it's in the middle of the shaded thing. 12 meses is an año? I wasn't finished. Also, Dr. Zhivago's love is like Lara or something. This could be Napa. Go caving is spelunk. Nice word. Fertile refuge is an oasis. This is old scores. Isn't it? Does program work? It's codes, a series of unfortunate events, villain. Missions are ops, La Forza del Destino for one. Voltaire or Leibniz are deists. One of the pair of mismatched friends on Sesame Street is Ernie. Long stories are sagas. That's an opera. Drawing on is using. Out of this world is alien, like many romance novels. Okay. Places in the pecking order. What Monday meals might lack? Meatless Mondays. Blank ska punk, I guess. Moxie is spunk. Matching pullover and cardigan pairs. Nickname for Nate Archibald was Tiny. Sickly looking is Wan. Director Ang Lee, Tight Curl. Big Bash and Bit is a Tad. Flower here is Iris. Ari Melber is a columnist. Cold Sores and Old Scores. Raincoats are Max and Mike's. Okay. Eartooth is a cog. This is Count Somebody. Food thickener is agar. I still don't see. Maybe it should be old is a carbram. Breaking down grammatically is parsing. I don't know how to do it. Count Olaf. Blank drill house. Alamo draft house. US states, and it ends up being I don't see it. Still don't see it. Small earrings are studs. Elaborate hairstyle. Maybe it's updo. This is NSA. It's amount of elites, LSD. Oh, microdose actually? Is it CIA? Sure thing, boss. On it. Native Rwandan is a Hutu. Shindig. Dishing. So we have to move this to the front. Statuses here, okay. This is parsing like this, but sparing. Help wanted. Sign, SOS. Symbol of obstinacy is an ass. Pace. Okay. This is a quaff. Hefty expense is gas. Arts district. Matches with is probably agrees with. Not for here is to go. Out of the ordinary is odd. Pixar film who suggests how to read 5 answers. Inside Out. 20 prime ministers were educated at Eton. Rapper here is Dr. Dre. Trick is a ruse. Scene and agrees. Marsh plant is a surge. They've got you covered. Like the feeling of deja vu is eerie. Apple or blackberry. Fall behind. Lag. No place for fine china. Lao Tzu. What could be a Z actually, but twin sets? Kink? Kids? Something. Much movie theater popcorn is buttery, right? Buttered? Rebutted, okay. The top is ore. This is a brand sedge, rather. These are robes, probably. No, ore will be roofs. Course concluder is the final. Kids table to date is as yet. Tsar rolled in the Kremlin, starting point. First and last words of Green Eggs and Hams. I am Sam, Sam I am. This is eyeing, germ, and cadence. Alright, 5 flat there. And, okay. Inside out theme today. I gotta say, for me, this doesn't read as, I mean, the theme doesn't play as inside out. It really plays as inside front, I think. I get that we're moving the inside part of this out of it, but we're always moving it to the front, which is good for theme consistency. You definitely don't want the insides going. Oh, wait. Say. I was wondering if these shaded squares spelled anything, but I don't think they do. I mean, they're all kind of words, right? Olds, stat, shin, par, and butte. But I don't think it's like, you know, these are out in any way. I think they're just moving to the front. I will say it's good. It's certainly good that it's not nonsense in the grid. So it's a nice set of lines where you can move a part to the front and get phrases both ways. Old scores and cold sores. US states and statuses. Dishing and shindig. Sparing and parsing. That one's not so exciting. And rebutted and buttered. But to me, the revealer doesn't really hit. Is there a better way to do an inside out theme? I'm not sure, but it's a pretty good puzzle. It's a good puzzle. It's a good puzzle. I just feel like the revealer is just slightly not exactly right. Anyway, let's take a look at some stats here. I'm quite tired. Is it playing? It is playing easy. I thought I'd play easy. I went fast also, yeah. 16% faster than my average Thursday. So far it's playing 30% faster. It's a nice little puzzle. Yeah, alright. Let's move on to the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's a spoiler alert for the PlusWord. There's a link in the description below. PlusWord's free to play. It's a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Let's see what we got here today. Move quickly and sell. Capital Vietnam is Hanoi, right? Line passages is shaft. Gare. Use an epee is fence. Oaks are trees. It's probably hailer. Fatuous is inane. Tour de force. And extra eras are times. Okay. So it's lush, I suppose. It's not flash because there's an A there. Alright, not too British today. Pretty much neutral English. Let's end as we always do on the New York Times Connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4, then I can get to bed. If you're seeing this, I accidentally played the connections I should play tomorrow. Because it's after midnight, but I did pull it up earlier, so I will put that at the end of tomorrow's video, and I will play today's video, connections on today's video. Alright, what do we have here? Pan, pine tree, lead or lead, candle, compass, loofah, turntable, shepherd, atlas, toiletries, echo, guide, sewing kit, Helen, Direct and Johnson. Sewing kit is interesting. This is actually very interesting. Sewing kit toiletries. Loofah? Things you might pack. Direct Shepherd Guide. And Lead. Seems reasonable. Helen and Atlas are like mythological figures. So is Echo. Actually, so is Pan. Okay, so Pan, Atlas, Helen, Echo as mythological figures. It's Johnson, though. Where's Pine Tree? Pretty good about this. Candle and Johnson and Compass and no. Candle, Johnson, turntable, things that spin. Turntable. Wax. Pine trees and candles can both smell nice. I'm not really buying things we can pack either, to be honest. Being totally honest. But what is Johnson gonna go with? Johnson and Johnson? Turntable. It's DJ related? What is this? Let's see if the mythological figures are correct. It's got to be fairly high up. But anyway, figures in Greek myth. Okay. And this is definite. This has got to be yellow. Surely. I don't know if I mentioned on this video or if it's when I was doing connections earlier. I'm quite tired, so. Pine tree. Johnson. Lead, guide, shepherd, and direct could be a misdirect, I guess. You know, like Alan Shepard, but I don't think Alan Shepard is actually spelled that way. But I'm tired. This is gonna be yellow, but let's try it. If it's right. All right, that's right. So we did figure out, but I don't even see the green. These things are. These things. Things with needles. Things with needles. So what is this? Toiletries, candle, loofah, and Johnson. Oh, they start with synonyms for the toilet. Toilet, can, Lou, and John. Okay, that's hard. Things with needles. Should have seen things with needles. All right, well, we did solve it. Very far from reverse rainbow. How hard was today's? 5 out of 5 difficulty, apparently. Is this actually... Like I said, I did... This is after midnight, so I did today's. This is probably not the one I'm currently looking at. Let's just see. Yeah, so spoiler alert, if you watch tomorrow, I actually did get the reverse rainbow, but I don't want to spoil here. So you can't Wordlebot on the archive, I guess. I don't want to spoiler this either. One sec. Okay, I've pulled up ConnectionsBot archive now, which is what we needed. This played extremely hard. Only a 44% solve rate. This counts as a 96 skill. And this was genuinely hard, I think. This was the easy one to see. These ones, all three were hard, I think. Yeah, personal care items. I almost fell into this. But can, loo, and toilet. It's hard to see. It's really hard to see. The Greek mythological figures, Pan, Atlas, Helen, and Johnson. It's pretty funny. Yeah, sure, things that guide you that kind of make sense. Yeah, I almost fell into this trap. It's true. What did AI guess that meant? Travel essentials. I almost put but there's no loofah here. Not this one either. Not this one either. The one I almost fell into was apparently not a common mistake at all. Oh no, it was this. It's because I'm tired. But we did get the connections without any errors today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you tomorrow for some Friday puzzles. See you then.